Welcome back, and this is a tutorial on Workshop 4's data and assignment. And for this workshop, you have two parts to your assignment. The first part includes data work, Excel work, and the second part, we're going to be looking at case control studies, and that does not require you to use Excel. So I'm going to focus on the Excel part of this workshop, and we're looking at ecological studies. And we have this data set for the year 2011. This is coming from the World Health Organization. We have World Health Organization region. So this is a group level study looking at different areas of the world. The percent of the population using improved drinking water sources. So out of 100%, what percentage have improved drinking water sources? You can see this varies from, in Africa, 64% all the way up to 98% in Europe. Percent using improved sanitation facilities. Again, similar way of presenting this value. It's a percentage as well. It's out of 100%. So in Africa, again, the lowest is 33%. And in Europe, 92% have improved sanitation facilities. And also in this worksheet is 0 to 4 year deaths per 1,000. So this is kind of young children, how many died per 1,000 live births. And you can see this also ranges from the highest in Africa, 10.6, to the lowest, again, in Europe of 0.5. So really, I just wanted to orient you to this worksheet. I also want to talk briefly about the type of chart you're going to need to make for this worksheet. And I have put some data in here just for the example. This comes from the EpiVuilder tutorial on the ecological studies that perhaps you already walked through. If not, it's probably not a bad idea to look at that before you start this assignment. So you're going to need to make a scatter plot for this assignment. And for those of you who have never made a scatter plot before, it's going to be quite simple in Excel. We're going to highlight distance and incidence. We want to relate these two variables. And we want to go to Insert. And over here it has Recommended Charts. I know I want a scatter plot, so I'm going to just click on the scatter plot. I want it to look like this. And there we go. I'm just going to check and see. I know I want incidence on the y-axis and distance on the x-axis. And yes, that's how it came out. So that's great. That's how I wanted it. Now I can click on the various XY points, right click, add trend line, because I want to add a trend line. I want it to be linear, and I'm going to go down, and I don't want to set the intercept. I want the intercept to go wherever it would go, but I want to display the equation on the chart and display the r squared. And here you go, I'm moving it a little bit. But this has a very strong correlation of a very high r squared. You can see that the slope of this is negative, so there's kind of a negative correlation between incidence and distance from the exposure point. So the closer people lived to that point, the higher their incidence rate was. So that's basically all you need to do. You can come over to chart area and make changes to your chart options, your text options, your fill, your effects, size and properties, and then you just need to save this as a picture file and upload it. So you're going to be working with this data, of course, and not the data that I just showed you, but create a scatter plot, figure out which of these variables you want on the x and y axis, and chart away. So good luck with that, and have a good time.